Do you know what it's like to love a woman with everything you've got when you have nothing to give her, right? Nothing but God, nothing but the love that God has given you to give to her, right? To lose the world, to lose her because you can't give her these things, these material things that she desires, right? And everything you see, even though you're trusting God, everything you see is the exact opposite of what is happening in your life. But remember, we walk by faith, not by what we see, not by sight. You know, Jesus calls Satan the god of this world for a real reason, right? It's why he taught us to pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, meaning that God is holy. Protect us from the evil one and your will be done, right? That's in Revelation 12:12. It says that, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down to you with great wrath, knowing he only has a short time. Right? That's why when you stand up and you speak against the things of this world, evil, right? The devil comes at you with everything he's got, and God will allow it to a certain point. It reminds me of the book of Job, where Satan said he only loves you because you're protecting all of his material things and because you have this wall of protection around him. And I will admit, the book of Job is very difficult for many people. It's tough for me even. It's more one of the tougher books of the Bible, because it's like, why would a good God allow something so evil to test us, right? Even in Job's despair, his wife said, curse God and die. Right? It's the same thing Job said back to her. He kept his faith. He said, even though he slays me, I hope in him. I will argue to his face, though, my case. And the crazy part is that God heard him say this and he said, okay, here's your answer. And so God says this, who darkens my words without counsel? Meaning, you have no knowledge. You have very limited knowledge. I have full understanding of everything. How can you even question me? You don't even know what you don't know. And that's exactly what Job said. I don't know what I don't know. I'm sorry. And he repented immediately. But it's why it also says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, right? The devil will tell us that God is not trustworthy because of this. But many people will say the same thing, but the devil is a liar. Remember that. God's love is seen in him creating us and giving us this free will. It's like with that free will comes the ability to reject it, though. It's like the light shines and it shows that there's a darkness, but there's a darkness only because the light's shining, right? In a world where there's genuine love and you have relationships, you're going to have to allow free characters then to be able to reject those things. And with that rejection comes that darkness, right? Skeptics will say that Job's suffering, though, was pointless. And in a divine way, we question the mystery of it all, like the why, you know, and I'm saying that the why, love is the why, right? Why is because love. What the hell? That was weird. To truly love a woman like Jesus says is to lay down your life for her to be able to express love fully in a place of trust. And so, do you know what it's like to love a woman with everything you've got when you've given her everything that you can give her?